Well, I really like that. Yeah. So it is hard.
Good morning. Happy Monday.
Hello.
Actually, I think I just like these. Okay.
My name is Sarah.
I'm Ioana.
And we are here today to go through all of our favorites from all the releases in 2022. And we are very excited. Christmas is this week. Are you ready?
Oh, I think so. Yes.
Have you wrapped?
Yes. I'm all wrapped, all done.
I haven't.
Done.
Nope. Mr. PP is wrapping this week. And I'm supposed to put bows on. I'm like, well, what if they don't get bows? And he was like, then they'll open them. And I was like, oh.
My kids don't appreciate the bows.
They don't?
I'm like, I don't put the effort into that.
I make my kids appreciate. I'm like, appreciate that bow. Like it. Tell me you like the ribbon. And they're like, it's really nice. I'm like, now you can open your present.
Maybe when they're older, they
Maybe.
will appreciate it. But
Maybe they'll like a beautifully wrapped present.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. I figure it's all the same in the end. Okay, so we're going to hop right into it. For those of you who are not aware, Ioana is one of our Akzentz educators here in Utah. So she has classes planned for 2023. So you can follow her on Instagram. What is your handle?
Ioana Goodwin. Ioana.
Ioana Goodwin. And you can find her there. And she will be putting out her class schedule and everything like that. So, and also she does one-on-ones. So if you want to learn from her privately, you can also do that. Just message her and get the lowdown on all the goods that Akzentz provides. So what do you want to start with?
Oof. Let's start with the polished Pinkies tools.
Great.
These are some of my favorites that were released this year. And as a matter of fact, I requested some of these.
Yes, you did.
I requested, and I'm so glad that Sarah brought him. She just made it happen. So we have the Boa carbides. We have the baby boa, the boa, and the cobra.
Yep.
My preferred one is the boa. This is my
My preferred one is the baby boa.
Why do you like that? Do you
I don't know. I really like the teeth on it. Not for your length of nails. If you had your length of nails, I would use the boa. Yeah. But I have clients who have little baby nails. Yes. So this is like, I'm done. Yes. It's like so great. I don't have to fit it into anything. That's why I like it. But I only have 3 clients in a month. So I think if I had longer nailed clients, I would use the boa.
Yeah, definitely. I use the baby boa as well when I do have clients with really short nails or small nail beds for sure. Mm-hmm. But my preferred one is the boa because it's such a smooth removal. You don't get those you can do like a very smooth surface, and then at the end you don't have to finish file a lot to get the nail prepped for the product application. So
that's true. Great. One thing, I had always used a football carbide before, but I do like that these have flat sides. Mm-hmm. Same with this one. Whereas this one, rounded, funny, I prefer the flat. Isn't that funny? Yeah. And I'm used to a rounded surface.
I like to use the rounded one when I have clients who have really deep, very deep sidewalls.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because the skin is so puffy around the nail. Mm-hmm. And sometimes it's harder to get into this area. So when you have this thinner tip, it's easier to get around those sidewalls. So
that makes sense.
I prefer to use the football shaped bit for those clients in particular, but great bits for gel polish, hard gel. They work on hard gel just as well. Of course, when you have to remove a lot of bulk, maybe you want to go with something more aggressive like the Big Thunder. Mm-hmm. But for gel overlays, hard gel, gel polish, perfect. I love it for that.
Love, love, love. Great bits. Mm-hmm. Okay. What's next for you? Still stay on the tools?
Yes. Okay, let's do the tools. Yes. I love this one. This is the Staleks. I think it's the 4.2 Orangewood stick pusher. And I like that. You can use this especially for clients who have really small, really narrow nails. It's so easy to open up that pocket and get in there. And also you can use this blade. Is that how you call it? Blade to scrape the excess cuticle off the nail plate. And also when I get nail polish on, if I get it on the skin, I can use this end. But I also like to use this end sometimes as well to just take it off and
then you just sanitize.
Yeah, absolutely. Clean it with some alcohol if you have gel polish on it, and then clean it and disinfect it.
Yeah, it's perfect. Whereas I do like this one, but I like the Staleks 50 number 6. So this one, the reason why I like it is because this is so little baby.
Yes.
If I had an Akzentz one, I have been a big proponent of the Akzentz pusher for years and years. I love, love, love it. I love it because it's sharpened on both ends. So those really stuck cuticles, you can just lift them off the nail plate. And that is so fantastic. However, when you have clients who have really small nails, it's kind of like you had to turn it to use parts of it because it's too big. So I really love the 56. I'm going to show it to you one more time. The 56, because it is smaller and more narrow. It isn't sharpened. You can see like it is beveled, but it's not like uber sharp like the Akzentz one, but it does the job. It gets in there really nicely. It fits nice into those pockets, into the eponychium area, and it really just does a really great job of lifting that section of nail. So love it. These are great tools from Staleks.
Absolutely. And some of them were released this year, but some of them maybe not. But these are
new to polish Pinkies.
Yes.
Yep. New to polish Pinkies. Yep. Absolutely. Great tools.
Yes.
Okay. Next up, I'm going to talk about brand new. We haven't even done a live on these yet. We hopefully will get one in next year. But this is the new release of Gel Play. It just released on December 1st. This is Charcoal, which is this beautiful gray. So for those of us who don't like to use black because it can be too harsh, then I was always telling people to grab for Prussian blue. But sad news, Prussian blue has been discontinued because the pigment was causing the gel to cure prematurely. So now we have charcoal. So it's going to be a little less harsh than that black. When you are adding accents to designs, sometimes black can just be pungent.
Yes,
it can just
a bit strong.
Strong. So charcoal is a great option for that. Then we have Mahogany, which is this beautiful, rich, deep red brown.
Beautiful.
And then we have Indigo, which is a brighter version of Modern. Luxio Modern, that's what I see. It has both blue and purple in it. And it's so fun. I actually did, I don't think I used Indigo.
Speaking of Modern, let me see. I want to see how they compare.
Oh, so this is slightly more purple, then this is slightly more blue, but they are both a color of indigo. Yes. So beautiful, beautiful tone of paint that they have now added to the Gel Play line. We love Gel Play because it stays where you put it on the nail. So if you are looking for gel paints that don't move on the inhibition layer, then this is your answer. These stay put. You can do all 10 nails. As long as your client doesn't bump them or whatever, then the nail art will have stayed. Even by the time you get to number 10, number 1 will still look exactly as you left it. So I love Gel Play because it allows me to just work at my pace. I don't have to hurry. I don't have to lock it. I don't have to like be worried that it's going to mesh and like bleed or whatever. So,
and while they can be used for a nail, or they can also be used as an all over color for the nail.
Very true.
I would just cure them a bit longer. I would do maybe a full minute if you were to use them as an all over color instead of just for nail art.
Yes, so true.
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay, next,
I'm going to talk about the Trinity shades that were released this year. We have the Trinity shades SN2, SW2, and SC2. And at first, when I first got these colors and I played with them and I swatched them, I thought, oh, SC2, my favorite. And this one looks almost milky white on the nail when you put it on. And I also liked this one a lot, the W2. Beautiful shades. But however, I ended up loving this one the most.
Really?
Why? It looks so good against skin tones. Against skin tones, especially if you have like a medium skin tone. So beautiful. And I didn't expect it to love it this much because I thought, but when you see it, I was on all over colors. It's a beautiful nude, and it's perfect for French designs or swirls or as a base if you want to use something more, give an opacity. It's beautiful.
I love it.
Yeah.
I have that on my nails.
You do? It? Yeah. Kayla is currently wearing it on her nails with a French. Let's see it.
It's grown up, but
ooh, it is a beautiful color, isn't it? Yep. Just a very natural nude, isn't it?
it's beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. And a reminder, Trinity is a 3-in-1 gel. So let's say you're in a hurry and you can only have time to do a one color on a client. You can do Trinity, wipe the inhibition layer off, and you're done. You don't have to put a color on top. You don't have to do a top coat.
Which is so nice, isn't it?
Right? If you're in a hurry, you can just pick a color.
On that note, and I know we're only talking about products that were released this year, but a little bit more about Trinity. So if you had Trinity Clear and you had a hairdresser and you were like, shoot, I need a top coat that doesn't stain, Trinity can be that top coat because it is a hard gel top coat. Then of course it is a builder and you can be a base. So you could go in any of these colors, you would prep the nail, cleanse it, and then you can add primer. You don't have to. This has primer built in. You would go in directly on the nail. So Trinity is a really fantastic product.
It's a great product to have.
Also, Trinity is a traditional hard gel. I know we talk a lot about like Luminary, or we talk a lot about
Yes.
Luxio Build, or we talk about a lot of those. Those are for more natural nail services, but sometimes even a natural nail needs a hard gel.
Absolutely.
So if you are having trouble with lifting or whatnot, it could be just the flexibility of their nail against the flexibility of the product isn't matching. So give a traditional hard gel a try. You can still use this as an overlay on the natural nail. So
yes,
that's still a thing.
Absolutely. Great for fills as well. If you
Absolutely
sculpt a new set and then it's time for a fill, Trinity is great for that.
I've been using Trinity actually on 2 of my clients who I'm like, well, let's try a hard gel on you. Maybe you need something a little bit more rigid. So I'm excited for them to come back to see how that worked on them.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, I am going to talk a little bit about Ugly Duckling. So this year they released the jellies. Rachel and I have done a live on these earlier, but I wanted to highlight them because they are really good. They are really, really great jelly, semi-sheer colors. Hopefully you will be able to see even in the rim of the bottle how beautiful they are. I really love the blue. These are great for stained glass nails. These are great for what's been really popular lately is to do a cat eye and then to put a jelly over top of it. So you could use, I don't remember what the silver cat eye is from Ugly Duckling, but you can use the silver cat eye and then over top, especially for New Year's time. I just saw a manicure today using these particular products. It was from Home of Diva.
Yep.
And she put the silver cat eye and then she painted these over top to kind of make it party-like. So the jellies are so good. So good. Not only that, but then they can make torties. They can make, oh, thank you, Kayla, to the rescue. It is number 186. That is the cat eye. 186. Excuse me. So you can make torties out of the yellow, brown, and orange. Then, of course, we have the red and we have the pinks. We have the blue, the green, the purple. So they are just wonderful, wonderful colors.
Great to have in your kit for multiple purposes and designs. Whatnot. Ombres, so good for that.
I wonder how popular the green is going to be for upcoming St. Patrick's Day. When we're thinking in advance, you know, you're like, what's the next major thing? We have Valentine's Day, then we have St. Patrick's Day. So I wonder who's going to come up with some really great designs. Especially since cat eyes are being used in designs now. I bet we're going to see cat eye, cat eye 4-leaf clovers, and then putting the green over top. Fun.
Absolutely. I'm going to talk about the Luxio bases next. These shades were released this year. We have Buff and Stark. These are the ones I've picked that I've used the most. This is a very pale pink. And then again, when you want to do just a simple French design or just a simple sheer pink, these are great for that. And I'm so glad that we finally got the milky white. This is the base Stark.
I think this one underneath of any neon is a must.
Oh, absolutely. But also underneath koi, if you want koi to be a bit more, I did a set with this and koi. So beautiful.
Really?
Absolutely gorgeous. So if you feel like, oh, koi, but I want a bit more white, there you go.
But not like Stark. Polar white.
No.
You still want it to kind of be milky?
Yes, that translucent quality to it. Base Stark for that is gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Absolutely beautiful colors.
And then, of course, you know, Luxio base is that original juicy.
Yes.
It's so nice on the nail. It self-levels so beautifully. It's like, ooh, I just want to like squish it.
Yeah.
It's so pretty.
Gorgeous.
So pretty. Okay, I have one more thing from Ugly Duckling. These were the fall colors, and they were wickedly popular. I just pulled a couple of them from the collection. I actually asked Kayla what her favorites were. She loved all of the, in her words, poopy browns, or poopy greens. So we have those. So we have number 218 and 219. Then we have, I loved the mauve color, 216. Such a pretty color.
Very classy. Very.
It's almost kind of old lady-ish in a nice way.
Yeah.
In a nice way. It's so pretty.
Yeah.
Love this color. I always love that color. Then we have number 217. This one, we went through a bottle, and now we're on our second bottle. This color, wildly popular.
So requested in the fall.
The most popular of all of the releases was number 200, and this one was the burnt orange. Beautiful, beautiful burnt orange color. So they had really good releases of their fall collection this year. Beautiful colors.
Yes. And then from Luxio, we had 2 collections released this year. One of them was Modern Art, and these were my picks from that collection. I'm going to start with Modern since we mentioned it earlier. Do you have a color where you feel like when you put that color on, you feel like $1 million? You feel like, okay, this is my color, and I look amazing.
Yep.
This is Modern for me. Once I put this color on, I was, I wanted to show my hands to everybody, talk to my hands, and just. And when
Didn't your set make it onto the Accents page?
Yes, it did.
Using Modern. So pretty.
It did. Look how beautiful it is.
Pretty.
It's a cobalt blue, but it has some purple to it.
Yep.
And it's just.
I think it actually makes it very interesting because depending on the lighting, it comes across as blue or it comes across as purple.
Absolutely. And also, depending on your client's skin tone, if they pull more pink or more warm, it can change based on that as well. It's just beautiful.
Such a gorgeous
I wore
color.
this at the Utah Beauty Expo, and everybody was asking me what was on my nails because it's such a
good color.
Yeah, it pops. It catches the eye for sure.
Yep.
I have Modern, and then I also picked Shishi. I never know how to say it, but
Shishi.
Yeah,
that's what you told me it was, and that's
what Accents told us is Shishi. So there we go, Shishi. This was a color very popular during the summer. I had a lot of clients request this color, and if you're into fashion at all, you might know it as the Valentino pink. If you're into fashion, you probably know what I'm talking about. I've had clients come to me and like, do you have that Valentino pink? So this was the closest color to that. Absolutely stunning, beautiful, beautiful color. And then I also picked Timid. Timid is one of those sheer colors that can be built up. So it's like a milky sheer color. It's like a nude, neutral, a little peachy. Looks so beautiful.
So it's kind of in the family of blush and koi.
Yes,
it's
innocent.
That semi-sheer. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Breeze.
Very close, similar to, what's it called? Demure?
Oh, yeah.
It's very similar to Demure, but a bit more neutral, a bit darker.
Mm-hmm. Not so peachy.
Yes, not so peachy.
Yep.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Love.
And then the second collection that was released this year with Luxio line was the Dolce Vita collection. And I only picked Azzurro, even though I wanted to pick Bravado and Cypress as well. I didn't get to pick those as well.
I'll grab them.
Thank you. Azzurro is one of my favorites because I love blues so much. Blues are, I don't know, I just love blues a lot. And Azzurro is that it has almost like a periwinkle quality to it. It's a lighter blue, but it has that a little bit of a purple tint to it. So come January, I feel like I'm going to get so much use out of this because everybody likes light blues in the winter with snowflakes in the springtime. So I feel like once spring starts, everybody's going to be loving.
Back to the pastels.
Yes, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. And then here is Cypress and Bravado that she was just mentioning. Same from the Dolce Vita. So Cypress is this gorgeous, deep, kind of gray, kind of green. It's just such an interesting color. And when it's matte, it's more green. But when it's shiny, it's more gray.
Yeah. And again, depending on the skin tone. I've seen somebody wear it at the Utah Nail Expo, and I thought, oh, what color is that? She's like, it's Cypress. I'm
really?
Like,
why is it so green on her?
It just looks so different. So
wow,
that's amazing
I love
about
that.
color, how they can look so different based on
so
skin
true.
tones.
So true. And then say this one.
Bravado.
Say it one more time.
Bravado.
Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. It's such a beautiful, deep, deep, deep wine Merlot type color.
Yes.
Like a dark cherry. Stunning color. Gorgeous. Beautiful for those, especially right now where people are wearing those plummy colors.
Oh, yes.
And then they're putting plaids and things on it. This would be a beautiful option for that.
Absolutely. Yes.
Gorgeous. All right. That rounds out all of our favorites from all of the colors and releases from this year.
I have one more thing I want to mention.
Oh, we do have one more. The big one.
Yes.
I forgot.
The most recent.
The most recent. Let me move these out of the way. All right. Here you go.
Okay. Also, hold up.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay. You show that one first.
We have the SheMax. So it is pronounced SheMax. I'm going to try and move the camera up a little bit.
And I'm glad Sarah told us because I was calling it SheMax.
Yeah.
It's a SheMax.
It's a SheMax. But nope, it's called SheMax. Does that mean I'm fancy? If I said it fancy, how Iwana says it. SheMax. So yes, the beautiful SheMax. So this is a fantastic dust collector. It does have a magnetic top. Right now it's not plugged in, so I can't let you hear it. But it has this removable filter. It is reusable. So you would tap out all of your dust. Then back in this goes. And then back on this goes. Just like that.
Yeah.
Ready for your next use.
And I like that it has the bigger surface. I feel like I'm not as worried as with my client's hand, where my client's hand is. It's like, oh, if it's here, it still catches some dust. If it's here, so I don't have to be as precise where their hand placement is.
Yeah, because it's not a narrow,
Yes.
it's more wide. So, yep, this is our brand new release. It was just released last weekend, and we are very excited to be carrying this brand now.
And with it,
in addition,
armrest. It's a beautiful wide. It's a long armrest, so very comfortable for the client. You can place your elbows on it as well, and the dust collector fits beautifully underneath it.
And I also love that this is padded so nicely. It's like so squishy and soft. Very nice to put your hands on, and it's also extremely sturdy.
Yes,
that's what we noticed about it.
It doesn't slip on your desk.
Nope, it doesn't. And then these are like, I can't put that in the camera, but these are like heavy duty. This is all metal, and so it's just really nice and strong, very nice and sturdy. So we've really been enjoying this as well.
And this is very easy to clean and disinfect. If you get polish on it, very easy to clean, very easy to use barbicide on it, and it's just easy to clean in between clients.
Yep. Fantastic. So we're very proud to be carrying the SheMax line.
Yes.
I'm very thankful to everyone who has already purchased it. Thank you so much. Okay. That rounds out.
Oh, I want to mention one more thing.
Oh, one more.
One more thing.
I'm so excited.
It's not a product, so I have nothing to show you.
Oh.
It's actually the monthly emails that come from Sarah. The Sarah from Polish Pinkies emails. Those have been a favorite of mine this year. I've been looking forward to those because Sarah, if you're subscribed to the Polish Pinkies email, so you have seen them. If not, this is a perfect time to subscribe to the emails. She sends out a monthly message where she shares either some personal thoughts like encouragements, or sometimes it's just, tips and tricks about how to use your diamond bits or how to take care of your carbides. I personally work by myself in a studio, so I don't work in a salon where I have lots of
feedback and people.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So for me, it's nice to receive that the words of encouragement, like, you're doing good, you're doing great.
Great. Oh, I love you, Ioana.
It's great. So if you need that kind of encouragement from Sarah, subscribe to the emails.
Fabulous.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. That was very kind. I do like sending them out. I missed the one in November because it was too busy, but I'm excited for next year and getting them out and being able to chat with all of the Polish Pinkies family. So.
And also, if you ever have requests for videos that you would like to see from us, go to the Polish Pinkies app. On the left-hand side menu, if you click on the menu, there at the very bottom, there's a contact option. So click on the contact option, and there you can send us an email. And if you ever have a request, if you want to see swatches of any product, if you have a question about a product, if you need, I don't know, support.
Anything, a design. If something is new and you want to know how to do it, if you are having troubleshooting issues with lifting, or if you just want to see an application video, or anything, it could literally be anything, and we would be happy to.
You need help with pricing or with dealing with difficult clients, whatever it may be. You just send us an email. We'd like to know what you would like to see from us.
Especially, I think that is such a good reminder, because if you're going through it, I promise somebody else is too, and they need help, and they need figuring out, like, for instance, although uncomfortable, maybe how to let go a client without feeling bad, because sometimes as nail techs, it just isn't working. We don't work well together, and so things like that. But I promise, if you're going through it, somebody else is going through it too, and so it might be helpful if you were to say, I need some encouragement, or I need this, or whatever. Ioana's right. Just let us know. We are always happy to put those into rotation. All right, everybody, have a wonderful holiday season. Christmas is this week, and the New Year. So
Happy New Year.
Yes, we'll be back with you in January of 2023. So until next year, have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.